within more stages of preparation in your ascension process then opens a natural unification to see the expansion more into your higher self then, strengthening even more daily with your inner focus. This is not about trying to use the lower ego self-mind to understand how this whole dimensional shift continues to unfold more, in which your own acceptance of more divinity enters even more. It remains that this is not about luck. This is not by chance that you have the ability to be here on the new earth, but through your own intention, aligned with higher frequencies. The connection that you then make more with who I am as your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Council, of the Galactic Federation of Light opens up more majestic realms. It certainly exists in expressing only a deeper state of clarity in how you are able to then see more of our galactic communities into the realms of more harmonious vibrations. To see more of the focal point of inspiration in leaping more in your conscious awareness to see the opening in more higher dimensional realms remains in the stream of more light codes. It then becomes not a matter of trying to live in more reflection, but in more of this moment in awareness, in which you notice that much inner work on yourself remains permanent. Similarly, you are not able to fake ascending more. There are those who feel that these transmissions came easy, that feel that there was no hard work placed into these creations, while those of you aware of how much dedication comes into ascension guidance remains purely in a focused nature. This then becomes about an openness in seeing how the path of more dedication, of more risen Christed frequencies then opens up a gateway of eternal unison, of a harmonious intent. The climbing more in your awareness to see the importance of more service, of more purity, of more delight then opens up more of this energetic resonance of more joyfulness and grace. Through seeing beyond all of the veils that have been taught to you about limitation and how far you are able to evolve, the evolution of being a galactic citizen is not taught in your schools, and is not taught to a large majority of humanity. This is then where you recognize the pioneering that is being displayed here to set a completely new path, a completely new design of how to leap in the process and cycle of evolving more in unity consciousness. It remains about seeing the clear commitment that comes with your own focus to unify in strength from the foundation of your own evolved nature into the depths and roles of being higher cosmic light beings. The reality upgrade into this shifting is taking place now with your own will, with your own intent, with your own inner work more, in which you notice the more you are awakened daily, the more you notice how unawakened you were previously. This then opens up the reality of seeing how you are able to climb more of the ascension ladder, into then the steady determination of transforming every part of your life to be more linked in service. It then becomes about noticing that you have assigned yourselves to volunteer your service to be here at this time to assist with rising more of the vibrations daily on the surface of Earth. You are the ones that are already aware of the government deception that tries to hide our existence, of who we are of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians. The gateway into permanently changing your life, in creating miracles, in seeing that this is not a mental-only projection of how this works then opens you up to being more risen in our galactic fleet. As being the best protection in this universe, in handling millions of planets in ascension, Earth remains as one planet that has reached a peak point in evolution. Sure, the limitation of being taught that there are only a few planets known about are all to keep the deception going on, in which the cabal feels that if they are able to control the media and the school lessons, then they control humanity. Through each of you that are awakening more beyond the term UFO, then you are noticing that our scout ships, our motherships are not unidentified, similar to the government labeling the 747 jet planes unidentified. You are now seeing more how this works, in noticing that the path of awakening beyond all of the distortions of seeing reality then opens up a brand new leap in evolution. As being the visitors from various star systems, each of you are here to continue to align more with your internal selves, then maintaining a stronger path of frequency ranges. With an increased range of higher dimensions, then opens up a natural flow of abundance. Noticing that the elevated state of your own being remains in a natural transformation. It then becomes about seeing that your own willingness to see more light victories comes from presenting more inner attention on the pure essence that you are, in fullness. This gentle embrace then magnifies more of your inner inception of seeing higher states of clarity, all in your own internal vibrancy, all through your complete integration of more of our star nations as one light crew. Through entering more ascended realms, then each of you are becoming more mature on your paths in more greatness, noticing that you are bridging more connections with your eternal self. It then becomes not a focus of whether you should or should not ascend more, but in choosing to ascend more, then this comes as an upgrade in more responsibility. This reality change then shifts into portals of realizing that in connecting more with the realization of more core conscious elevations then opens and expands more of your will for ascension. Ascending into higher vibrations automatically presents more of a gracious shifting into the inner determination that comes with a new leap in evolution into being fully conscious. This embrace remains as an openness into noticing more that you are willing to detach more from the path of the lower ego self, into then maintaining a higher state of vibrancy. With this direct connection comes a focus of not allowing yourself to be caught in the outer drama of duality, in then entering more presence, and peacefulness in the midst of a lot of outer chaos. You are then placing more of your efforts in ascending more, into then opening up a strength inside of you which shines as pure beams of light source downloads. We stand in endless service, we are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.